Hello. How are you? Same, right? Pretty good. So we finally come to the end of this chapter. So let's have a quick review and do some exercise. Maybe I can help you a little bit, but I won't do the exercise for you, okay? So here's some glossary. Yeah, one very good feature in this text kind of help us to review some important key information. Okay, so you can check if you now understanding the dictionary. Okay, dictionary we look for the word, not actually search the page, right? As an index, right? We browse, we use the words to retrieve the information. Okay, because how do you know computer this word store at which page? How do you know? No. Very, very difficult, right? So that's a very important information. So it's a key concept to retrieve the value, key value pair. So right here. The inside the algorithm or data structure to realize this amazing strategy is actually a very theoretical but fundamental knowledge in computer science. If you're serious about taking lifelong journey in the computer science, take our course, data structure, algorithm. Okay, those are quite important. But in the class, they talk us about hash. Okay, hash is a kind of mapping function. One way your key can be mapped to the value. Another index, integer index. Okay, very easily. Not another way around. Okay, if you have the number index, it's almost impossible to guess which key is. So sometimes, many times, hash has been used in the security. Okay, like blockchain, bitcoins, right? Do you know that? It's a kind of digital currencies. Okay, quite hard topic recently. And this chapter also talk a lot about the histogram, right? Because once you have the key value, what do you use this strategy for? You can count the frequency, right? Analyze the data. When it occur one time, you add one. Occur two times, you put a two, right? We call this kind of statistic information as a histogram. Okay. And I explain a lot of field in the computer science, multimedia processing, sound, color, image. When people need to observe the data behavior, we will use a histogram to collect, for example, color histogram, okay, sound histogram, frequency histogram, okay. And quite important concept in this chapter. Okay, what kind of implementation you use, what kind of language or platform or algorithm that you use to solve the problem. Okay, the concept of the implementation. Implement as a verb actually is to you actually do things and make it done, realize. People expect you implement and people can see your demonstration, okay, see your result. Okay, that's it. I think that you have learned this, okay, pretty well. Okay, let's look at the exercise part. Okay, should we have done and explained the exercise 1? I believe we have explained exercise 1, right? Exercise 1 is here, right? here. I remember I explained in the previous video. If you forgot it, you can do it. Actually, it's read the file and store the text into the dictionary and check it. Use the in operator. Okay. So to realize this, to implement it, you need to have the capability to open the file. Okay. And you can trap it, try and trap the error, okay, and kind of use a loop to retrieve the one line and do some parsing, right? Parsing, maybe split, maybe some translation. We talked about that in previous video, okay. Okay, let's move on to exercise 2. Okay, make it quicker. Okay, exercise 2 is write a program, of course, write a program that categorize each mail message by which date of the week. Okay, which day of the week? Yeah, how many days in a week? Some people have only 5 to work. Okay. Yeah, we have a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, right? Okay. So that's the information here, right? Okay. So you need to write a program, okay, examine the line starting from, right? Starting from the beginning line of the message. Okay, you need to observe the question, okay, observe the question and the input pattern carefully. We know that here's a space here, right? Here's another space here, right? Okay, so if you can read this successfully, and because there are many lines, but you want to start with this, okay, so be sure you use the right function. Maybe you can use find, maybe you can use start with, maybe you can use some other strategy, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you, but once you find this line, yeah, you know you can split it, right? Split it and put it into a list, right? The index 1, 0, 1, 2, and you retrieve exactly this one. Okay, but you want to put it into the dictionary because the dictionary, use a loop, you kind of parsing each line, locate the from, and find the third part and count it. Okay, you based on this as a key, right? As a key, because the exercise want you to count what? Count each of the day of the week. Okay. So here is the output, expected output. For example, Friday. Okay, Friday busy. Everybody send an email on Friday. Okay. So, yeah, it's a data analysis. It's a statistic, right? It could be, right? I personally deal with a lot of official documents at the department on Friday. I don't know why, but sometimes Monday. So here's a human behavior, okay? So you got the idea how to deal with the second exercise, okay? Let's move on. Of course, if you get stuck, you can write email to me, okay? What about the exercise 3, okay? Write a program. Again, write a program to read through the mail log, build a histogram, okay? Not histogram, using the dictionary to count how many messages have come from each email address and put in the dictionary. Okay, this time you need to collect the email message or send who sent this email message. Okay. It's not that difficult, right? Isn't it? If you can solve this question, we know that email address is right here, right? So you can solve this, right? So now you use this as a key, right? To do the histogram. Okay. Are you sure? Okay. So the output will be look like this. Okay. Let's move on. Exercise 4. We are here. Are you still with me? Okay. Oops. Exercise 4. Add the code to above the program to figure out who has the most message in the file. Okay. Who are most popular in the file. So yeah, they want to find the superstar, right? Who works so hard, keeps sending message to this department. Okay. From our naked eye, I find this guy has a number 5, but it's just a small portion of the short collection, right? So you may finish the exercise 3 first, okay? And then how do you solve this problem? Yeah, you can sort it. You can dump the message, not the dictionary information, the value, and then sort it, right? We can sort it if the key, but can you sort it the value? Yeah, you can sort it the value, but you may probably get a problem. Once you get a value, you don't know which key it belongs to. So this is a very interesting question to solve. Okay, here comes a hint. Okay, yeah, you read the data you have created, but now you need to look through the dictionary using maximum loop. Wow. Recycle, reuse the ability that we have gained from the chapter 5. Okay. That time way back, maybe 1 month ago, 2 months ago, 2 years ago, you visit this chapter, watch my video. You probably know we have a section how to compare the current one with the most likely maximum one, right? If the current one larger than this one, I'm going to replace it, okay? This kind of philosophy. So you can use this strategy, and you look through the whole dictionary, you find the maximum one, right? Yeah. So that's a hint. Okay, so here comes the output result. The short task could be this, right? But the mbox.txt, the original version, wow, this guy works so hard, right? Keep sending email. I don't know. I need to contact him. Okay, let's move on. The final exercise 5. This program records the domain name. Did he say write a program? Yeah, he didn't say. Your program running in your head. Yeah, it could be. Write a program to record a domain name. So what is domain name? Domain name is the internet naming method. Yeah, we have two common way. One use the IP address, use a digital number separated by the period, like 1956 something dot dot dot. Okay, and we retrieve that. But domain name is look like this: media Berkeley at edu, like our school, ncnu.edu.tw. Okay, if more specific at that one school, maybe we put the department name in front of the school section. So the CSIE means my department, Computer Science and Information Engineering .ncnu.edu.tw. So you know the idea. So this is a hierarchy, make people understand, okay, this is from education at the Berkeley University. In it, maybe a library, not a library, laboratory, a research group, okay, a media lab, okay. So now you want to retrieve this, okay. So what's the difference between this and the email address? Yeah, you may find the deciding factor will be, okay, you can get a domain name from email address, but you need to kind of go parsing the email address. You need to allocate this at, okay, this at. Okay, this part is the name we don't want. This part is the domain name, right? Maybe from one's email is okay. It's a little bit difficult to write for me using the mouse. Okay, ncnu.edu edu.tw. Sorry. Okay, this part is your domain name. Okay, so you want to retrieve this and use this as a key, but you do it as a histogram. So if you encounter this part 100 times, you need to have 100 times 100 integer 100 as a value, okay, in your dictionary. Why do you want to do this? Maybe one day you work for the security company, right? Your job is to protect your email server and prevent from hacker, because a hacker send a lot of spam mails. Okay, there are some bad program inside the email to attack your school, attack your company. So you need to have those information. So anyhow, those using technology to do the good thing or bad thing depends on your morality, right? Okay, that's our conclusion, okay, for this class. I hope you have a better understanding in dictionary in Python world. Okay, bye bye, see you.